Alright, hopefully this will be a short and sweet one. Let's talk today about Giuliani's complete lies, because he is a pathological liar. The guy's gotten caught about lying about everything, even his hairdo. Got caught lying about his marriages, he got caught lying about his family, got caught lying about his AIDS. Not his AIDS, his political AIDS, haha. He got caught lying about every one of the statistics. He got caught recently lying about adoptions in the presidential debates. He got caught lying about everything. The man, and remember, Giuliani himself backed me up. Giuliani said, no one commits one crime. If you catch a guy who's a burglar for one burglary, you know he committed multiple burglaries. They just caught him for this one. I agree with you, Rudy. Bernie Carrick couldn't have committed one crime which he was convicted for. He must have many crimes hidden. And the feds are actually about to charge him again. Rudy Giuliani, we caught you in one crime, Rudy. That means there must be, according to you, Rudy, and I agree with you, there must be thousands more crimes. Also, Giuliani as a prosecutor said that anyone who won't answer questions is guilty. Anyone who pleads the fifth is guilty. You know what, Rudy? I back you up on this one. You've pled the fifth on thousands of occasions. I agree with you, Rudy. Totally guilty. You've refused to answer questions on thousands of occasions, Rudy. I agree with you. That proves guilt. We are in agreement. But I'm digressing. I wanted to talk about, what the hell was I talking about? Stadiums. Sorry. I got a lot of other stuff to do. Stadiums. You've heard a lot of politicians say this. Usually, sadly, they're Republicans, which is ironic because Republicans say, we don't believe in communism. Well, then if you're giving money to sports teams to buy stadiums, that is communism. When the state subsidizes business, that's communism, assholes. So many Republicans are communists. It really annoys me. Oh, I'm going to do a video about that, so watch for it. How all Republicans are communists. I don't understand it. I wish they'd at least stand for what they believe in. You know, I love lower taxes. Republicans say they love lower taxes and then jack our taxes through the roof. Republicans say they hate communism, but it's not the Democrats who want to subsidize private business. It's the Republicans. That's communism, assholes. Let these private businesses and big businesses sink or fail on their own accord. We shouldn't be giving them tax breaks. They should have a great product. You know, free market, blah, blah, blah. Giuliani and a lot of other scumbags like him said, stadiums, we the taxpayers must fund the stadiums for the Yankees because the Yankees are only the richest sports franchise in history. How are they going to buy their own stadium? In fact, Yankee Stadium is owned by me and my friends. Shea Stadium is owned by me and my friends. But Giuliani's a huge Yankees fan and he would do whatever George Steinbrenner wanted. Giuliani's a professional fillator. And Rudy's argument was, stadiums make us so much money. They're so profitable. We taxpayers need to buy some more stadiums for these guys. Brand new stadiums. Now, that alone, if you have an IQ over 5, doesn't make any sense. If it's going to be profitable, then why do they need to put tax money in? George Steinbrenner will spend his money to build a new stadium, and he'll make tons of money. But reporters are really stupid, and most wouldn't tell that truth. But it gets worse. Rudy said, stadiums are economic engines. He actually used mob labor to build a farm team stadium in Staten Island for $70 million. Oh no, the one in Staten Island is $70 million, and one in Coney Island for $30 million, they say. But it's always more expensive than what the government tells you. Check this out, though. Rudy said, oh, this is going to be great for the economy. One reporter went back the next year and asked all the businesses around the stadium that he built in Coney Island. They said, hey, question, did the stadium really improve your business and your profits? Everybody in Coney Island said, how the fuck could it? There's 63 home games a year. Now, Rudy's not very good at counting. There's 365 days a year on my planet Earth, not on Rudy's. If there's 63 games, and there's 365 days a year, let's see. That means the stadium is empty roughly 300 days a year. It's hard to sell hot dogs to an empty stadium. Very hard to sell anything to an empty stadium. Rudy said empty stadiums make us tons of money. Now, you don't have to take my word for it. Yankee Stadium is vacant 90% of the year. Shea Stadium is empty, you know. They're both empty at least 75% of the year. They're not having rock concerts in there all the other times and there's no baseball games. It's empty. It's a ghost town. In fact, there is nothing in society that produces less economic development than a stadium. A parking lot produces more economic development because people need to park year-round. But there's no baseball games in the winter. There's no fucking... Oh, you can walk around the stadium in your town. Most towns, it's a ghost town around the stadium when there's no game. During the day and there's no game, it's a ghost town. If it's a day game and there's no game at night, it's a ghost town at night. It doesn't make any sense. Rudy is the most insane fucktard in human history. You people think I exaggerate when I say he's the dumbest motherfucker ever. But you didn't have to take my word for it. If you go to Yankee Stadium and Shea Stadium, they're surrounded by closed stores. Shea Stadium is surrounded by junkyards and auto body shops. That's some major economic development, Rudy. In fact, fucktard Mike Bloomberg, our current mayor scumbag, Giuliani crony, he said, we got to destroy Shea Stadium and all the neighborhood around it, but don't worry, it's not going to displace anybody, it's just junkyards and used body shops. Wait, whoa, Mr. Bloomberg, you said what Rudy said. The stadiums create economic development. Now maybe they're going to argue, well, Yankee Stadium isn't very popular. You know, the Yankees are not very popular. Oh wait, that's not true. Almost all their games are sold out. Oops. Very popular. So where's the economic development, shithead? Fucking liars. Remember this. I can't believe it's 2007 and I'm saying to people, politicians lie, and they lie a lot. But you read the newspapers every day. You can't find in the newspaper this week, Bush lied. You won't see it. You won't see editorials. You won't see articles that say, Bush says this. But in all fairness, the last 50 things he said turned out to be false. You won't see it. Reporters are the frontline soldiers of corruption. If you care about the future of America, stop journalists.